So it's like I said, I never I was me and my brother, we were not allowed to listen to so-called worldly music. I'm pretty sure my mother snuck it in her parents' house. Because I remember she listened to Teddy Pendergrass and stuff like that. So Teddy's always been considered worldly music. You know what I'm saying? So, but um, this movie is a 100% masterpiece. I besides Blackula, which is a classic. Blackula was not. I haven't seen it in so long. I mean, it is considered Black Americana, of course, but it really didn't get into the whole Black history experience that Sinners did. Sinners is an absolute masterpiece of a movie that gives you a history lesson of Black Americans and whatnot, and slavery, and the ending was really unexpected, and it was a this movie is a piece de resistance. It really is. It is something really unexpected, really, really, really unexpected, and it's just so much to unpack that I would have to make. I don't know where to start. All the religious themes. And like I said, I can't really do it without giving any spoilers to it. But the one scene where Delroy Lindo is a blues man, blues guitar player, and a singer, and oh, Michael B. Jordan's character, they are family. That's his cousin, and he said when we left. I think he said something about when we left Africa, we brought with us the blues, and that would be the Book of Lamentations is a song of sadness. You know what I'm saying? It's a song of sadness. Right there, the Book of Lamentations, right? And we've been singing the blues for so long. He said when we left Africa, we were singing the blues, and they gave us that religion. He's talking about Christianity. They gave it. We brought our blues. We brought our singing, our sad tale of being enslaved, and then brought over to these American shores. And then it's like, and then they gave us Christianity, which is something that I preach against every day of my life. It is actually the religion of Lucifer, the false god, right? And then you have there's a scene where one spoiler, and that's it. There's these three white vampires, and they come in exactly threes, and they're trying to get into this juke joint where they play music and they sell liquor and whatnot. It's totally illegal, whatever. And they all come in threes, and it reminded me once again of Christianity. Christianity comes in the form of the Father, the Son, and the so-called Holy Spirit. Well, that is not to be found in the real Bible, which is Genesis to Malachi. That that understanding is brought forth in the New Trashment, which I call, which is the New Testament, which is Matthew to Revelation. The concept of the Trinity is brought in there. So when those three show up, it's like, yeah, these are white people bringing Christianity, and not only that, they are telling the black people that are there that your eternal salvation, opposite of the Bible, is to become a blood sucking vampire. You can live forever if you become a vampire, right? And it's music is used for worship, but it's used for worship on both sides of the of the equation. We already know that there is satanic music and all kinds of stuff that's been on earth for a long time, not just in our modern day time. You have so-called religious music to the so-called approved God list, and then you have music that worships Satan, or Lucifer, whatever you want to call it, and that would be on the bad God list. Well, there was a lot of singing in this. This was a musical as well too. I'm telling you, this movie is it's a 10 out of 10. It really is. It is a 10 out of 10. Michael B. Jordan is such an amazing actor. He is the man of our time. He has his acting chops. I think this man could play anything. I think this man could play Superman. I think he'd be an amazing Superman. He is the man of our time. And this is the movie of our time. This is a movie that I'm definitely going to, although I don't need to, but I have to buy a physical copy and a digital copy since I only rented it on YouTube. So, and blues music was often considered the devil's music because it was associated with sex, drinking, and gambling, and which was condemned by the church. So, which I got into some of it. I got into the father of it was the name Robert Johnson, who allegedly sold his soul to the devil so that he can get this supernatural guitar playing ability. Did he actually do it or not? I have no idea. It kind of appears that he did, and blues was the pop music of its time, and I you just have to see this movie. It's we need to always go back to the past because we FBA are really wonderful, beautiful, creative people. We have started all of the major trends out here. Little Richard, B.B. King, the blues. I will admit, I mean, it's not. I don't know. It always sounded good, but it never really wrote me in. But I think I'm going to start listening to it again. There's another sister. Her name is Sister. I think it's Twyla Tharp, and she started off grunge music. A big black woman with a guitar in her hand. I love looking at our past musical geniuses because music is what makes life interesting. Ray Charles is another one of the greats, the all-time greats. Aretha Franklin. It's always been the music, and we are the masters of music. So this is an incredible movie. Incredible movie. The World War II, the racism after the war, the Ku Klux Klan, vampires, what happens to you when you die. It's just all of this is in one movie. That's why it had to be for 2 hours. So I can keep going on forever. This is a really great damn movie. It really is. I would put it up there. If I had a top 10 list, of course, it would be Star Wars would be in that list, of course. But I would say Sinners would be in there too. Well, it would have to be a top 10 of horror, and it did. It did kind of freak me out a little bit too.